It's hard to make a choice when it comes to picking which stocks would be best for you. Are you curious to find out which could be the perfect and most profitable stock? If you want to know which stocks could be the most money-making to the point where it could even multiply 10 times more, make sure to watch this video until the very end. Hello future billionaires, welcome to Stock Investing 101, the channel where you get stock inspiration, motivation and knowledge to become the next future billionaire. If you'd like to stay up to date with the best and latest content about stocks and entrepreneurship, then make sure to subscribe to our channel and leave a like on this video. Alright guys, let's get right into it. It's very important to have a good idea of the stocks that are profitable in the market in current times. And if you are someone who doesn't have a very clear sketched out image of the most money-making stocks, don't fret. That's exactly why we're here for you. We've picked 3 among some of the best stocks that could multiply tenfold or even more. With the careful and detailed studying that we have conducted, we're sure that at least one among them will prove highly useful and efficient to all of you. Now, we have learned and have always been taught that taking risks is a necessary part of life if you want to make it big in the business industry. That goes the same for these stocks. They are not something you can expect only profit from without having to go through much trouble. These stocks have their own means of high-risk involvement of losses at certain times. This is why we have termed them as speculative stocks. Though they have chances to make you a huge moneymaker, they have the same number of risks that could cause one to lose a lot or even more than a lot. Number 1. Plug Power. The first we have on the list is Plug Power. For those of you unfamiliar with what it is, Plug Power is a company that's dedicated to taking hydrogen and fuel cell technology to the next level. The company has revolutionized hydrogen and fuel cell technology and aims at producing them on a commercial scale. It's a company based in America and is highly efficient at several chemical processes today. It produces several useful and newly innovated products like zero-emission fuel cell commodities and aims at promoting the production and utilization of hydrogen as a source of energy. Their sole aim is to find a replacement for standard and traditional battery appliances used generally in vehicles with newly generated electricity. Regardless of the fact whether you have known this company or not, it definitely has a bright path ahead of it. At the pace at which the company seems to grow, it's expected that they will grow to a worth of $46 billion in the next 6 years or so. This is by far one of the quickest growth rates in a company to ever be observed. Some of its other notable features include its aiming at improving different environmental situations with more eco-friendly products and many more. The inflated demands for liquid hydrogen have been increasing throughout the years. With the increased use of liquid hydrogen in NASA and aerospace experiments, the need for this could rise to very high levels anytime soon in the next couple of years. Apart from that, electrical cars fueled by liquid hydrogen are also becoming more and more popular these days. All of this could sum up to an increase in demand 10 times more in another decade than the current need for it. What makes them even more impressive as a company is that they are the very first people to come up with the idea of marketing hydrogen fuel cell technology. The company even predicted around $1.2 billion sales 4 years from now, which is quite a bit of an improvement. They have also partnered with various other brands, which could definitely help them to up their game in the market. We're almost nearing the era of an increase in the need of liquid hydrogen technology, and it looks like the Power Plug has already thought way ahead of everybody in this matter. At the end of 2020, the company holds an approximate 40,000 shipped fuel cells and over 100 fueling stations. They also have over 40 tons of hydrogen used on a daily basis. This is certainly a company that's going to make it big in the future years. Now, the reason why the Power Plug comes under the list of speculative stocks is that it has a pretty low stock rank, so it does involve a fair amount of risk. Nevertheless, this company surely has a long way to go and a lot more room for it to grow. The company has a current share price of around $62 per share. Number 2. 8x8. The next on the list is the company 8x8. Though the name may sound new to a lot of you watching the video, that really isn't the case here. 8x8 is not as new as it sounds, and here's why. The private company was in fact found all the way back in the year 1987. That's a really long time ago. The company 8x8 aims at enhancing the quality of online calls and videos with several of its features, some of which include its completely secure video conferencing systems and all-in-one communication platform. There isn't a need to mention how much of importance online calls, conferences, and meetings are today. Especially with the pandemic going on online, communication services have taken the world by storm in a way like never before. One of the company's biggest strengths, though, is its cloud contact center business. Call centers are some of the most essential yet miserable places on earth. It's just a large hall jam-packed with a bunch of irritated employees answering and making calls throughout the day. It's indeed a very exhausting place to be. The trend of having call centers introduced to the country had begun all the way back in the 1960s during its invention, and it still goes on today. But guess what? 8x8 is just about to revolutionize call centers and bring a change to it unlike any other. It's time to say bye-bye to frustrating call centers and make way for 8x8's new cloud contact center business. This is meant for the betterment of staff members as well as the customers seeking their service. The Cloud Contact Service provides the employees with the opportunity to operate or work wherever they are. This could mean that call center staff could even choose to work in their very own homes. This also saves a lot of money in many ways. The flexibility when it comes to cloud contact centers is one of its biggest, most notable plus points. Flexibility in the sense that they are always able to keep track of how many customers they might have to deal with could prevent job insecurity among the employed workers. The share price for 8x8 still hasn't hit high numbers and is only around $18 per share, which could actually make a pretty good deal for an interested stockholder. Though there is a gradual improvement in these sticks, that doesn't get rid of the fact that this is a speculative stock. The time when this company is expected to make the most profit is 2 years from now. At the moment, one could say that it hasn't specifically reached its best. Number 3, HYLN. And finally, we have made it to our last stock on the list, HYLN. Just like earlier, we mentioned the switch from standard commercial vehicles to electric vehicles has been increasing throughout the years as they go by. And HYLN is another company dedicated to electric vehicles. The conversion of standard trucks into electric vehicles is the sole goal of the company. Not only do they have the advanced advantages of electric engines, but the HYLN trucks are also known to have a better performance when compared to commercial trucks. This company didn't need to be pushed out into popularity because as soon as it was released publicly, the company gained a lot of attention for its unique and efficient characteristics and promises. This means that a huge number of investors and stockholders have already made their way into investing in the company. The number of investors interested in this company has gone so high that the stock has even faced a crash in the market already, which is what makes this all the more speculative. Of course, it's good that the company is making a lot of profit and gaining a lot of interested investors, but the crashes that take place as a result of it are what an investor or stockholder should be cautioned about beforehand. For anyone looking for a company to give quick profits, HYLN is absolutely one that they should steer away from, as the company is in fact in its pre-revenue phase. But in the long run, this company does have some promising attributes that could bring it a fair amount of success in the future. So that's it for today's video, guys. Did you find this video valuable or do you want to add anything? Make sure to let us know in the comment section down below. We're posting a new video every day with the most undervalued stocks in the market right now.